You're never sure if the illusion is real. You pinch yourself, but the memory is all you feel. Can you break away from your alibis? Can you make a play? Will you find me in the dark? In the dark. In the dark. And it goes on like that for a while. It's like in the dark. Anyway, those of you that like to sing little notes, but that's Billy Squire, In the Dark. Those of you that want to know who that is, I get that when I'm like, okay, who sings that song? And you don't sing it well. And I'm like, okay, I know I don't sing good, but I do it anyways because I like it. Those of you that keep asking about T-Rex, the dinosaur, and all this other stuff, it's copyrights. You can't play music and have a dancing dinosaur. Just saying. Anyway, that answers your question because someone's going to ask again. Oh gosh, man. I got pulled over because I'm a prepper. True story. True story. And this is 100% real. And I was told I was targeted because I'm a prepper and that, you know how that makes people uncomfortable. And I'm like, no, not exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. Here's the thing. It's like, when time has passed, okay, time has passed, and I'm starting to see a lot that I normally didn't see before. Usually I could have just been a sheeple and just faded into existence, and I wish I didn't know so much, and I wish I could just get up in the morning and say, wow, what a beautiful day it is. You know, I'm just gonna freaking get in my truck and take my kids to school, or do whatever it is, other activities that I do with my normal life. But I can't do those things normally anymore because we live in a police state here in Tennessee, and there's cops everywhere, and they freaking ID you for anything. You got freaking, you got plate cameras everywhere, and they were like, oh, by the way, we just want all of you to know we've installed 10,000 plate cameras and readers for you, especially on your back roads. That stuff's not made up, folks. That is 100% real. And if you're not opening your eyes and seeing what's going on around you, you are getting a prison built around you, and every day you're waking up to it. You guys can sit there and say whatever you want to in the comments about, you know, well, I don't, you know, I think you're wrong, BA. I think you're wrong. I don't see it. Everything's hunky-dory here. It's freaking unicorns and rainbows. It's beautiful here. I don't get it. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I had a drone flying over my house the other day. Like, no kidding. I was like, hey, and the kids saw it, and they're all like, hey, look at that. Isn't that something? You don't see that every day. And it's like you can hear that little electric motor. It's just a plane. Looks like a plane, but it's not a plane. It's a drone. It's just doing its little job. Doing its little worker bee job. Keeping all the keeping all the little sheeples in place, gathering up your data, using it for whatever wonderful thing we need to use it for, tracking what you buy, where you're going to Walmart and facial recognition. Oh, hi, BA is at Walmart again. Hi, BA, we've got you on camera. Oh yeah, your Ring cameras have been taken over. Now we're just filming you. We don't care what's going on out there. Dude, it's crazy. When you realize, like, you know, as you get older that, like, it doesn't matter like, it's your brother and sisters in arms. I mean, it doesn't matter if they used to be a veteran or not. Once they become law enforcement, you lose that too. It's consequences, right? It's consequences. Once you change roles, there's consequences. You start to lose that status. Well, we're brothers. I'm going to protect you. That's BS because they're going to report you. I'm just saying. They're not your friends. They're taking notes. And there's consequences. That's all it boils down to. But yeah. No, I wasn't sure. It's like, well, you know, you've got all this stuff on here on your vehicle. It's an overlanding vehicle, folks. If you drive an overlanding vehicle, you're going to be targeted. That's a tent. That's an awning. That thing over there's this. It does that. That actually has my grill That's where I cook my food. You know, it's like, well, that's classified as okay. So here's the thing: if you look that part, now you're going to be targeted for that too. And well, we know how that makes people feel. You're one of those guys. No, I'm not sure. What classification am I in? Is that part of the Patriot Act that I missed? So now basically, if my vehicle looks the part, I'm going to get harassed everywhere I go now. Have you noticed that cops don't look the same as they used to? I'm not trying to hate on cops, but this is just pointing it out to you guys. They're all wearing tactical gear now. You noticed that? They're squatted up, man. It's like tactical gear, multiple plates of body armor, and we've got like a bajillion cameras pointed in every direction. It's just annoying that we've come to this part where to protect and serve is more like enslave and conquer, was what it's becoming. It's getting to everyone's head. It's getting to everyone's head what they're capable of and what they can do. They're watching everything you do. And now it's getting to the point where it's like the freedoms and liberties that we used to enjoy become questionable. Like what? It's like nobody knows me, and I'm going to be treated as if I'm some kind of ex-convict or something. It's like here we have open carry. I can open carry there's two different options. You can either be a porcupine or you can be a freaking skunk. You got two different ones. You know, porcupine's open carry, and you got your skunk, that's concealed carry. So anybody wants to know my take on it, that's just my take on it. Either way, the person still has a gun on them. Now, your freedom and liberties go out the window, though. I mean, you have a cop everywhere now. You know, it's like you have to really make adjustments to your life strategies, or otherwise you could end up in prison for the rest of your life, and you don't want that. So you got to make sure you're very careful with covering all the laws, because there's so many of them, it's too hard to keep up. You pretty much need to carry a giant dictionary for laws with you just to go anywhere anymore. Remember back in the day, you used to be able to, you used to just punch people. You could just beat somebody up. Sad, just let them get it out of their system. They'll be all right. You can't do that anymore. That'll get you thrown in jail. There's so much stuff. Like everything I want, everything. It's like that book. It's like everything I want to do is illegal. So, you can't just have basic confrontations anymore. Now there's like a cop on every corner. It's just bad. It's just really bad. And you know, if you don't wake up and start seeing it, so like, I guess I was going to Walmart to get groceries. Now, normally I have my kids. They're surrounding me. You know, when you walk with 4 kids, it's very noticeable. People notice things. But open carrying like that, you got gnats, fruit flies, I guess. Anyways, when you're walking with open carry, and then you know someone sees it, then you get the cop stops mid-flight, and then you're just getting the stare down as you're walking. It's like, look, I got all my permits, so I am perfectly fine. But that to me is just like, why do we have to like? Okay, well, if they don't like the stereotype, if they don't like what you represent, then that becomes their issue. So mentally clicking in their head, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. And they're just staring at you. And that's what it becomes. It doesn't become like a simple, well, for security reasons. No, it did not become security reasons. It became you're too involved. And now you're personally offended. So now they're going to take it out on you. And that kind of goes with, if they're personally offended by your vehicle, if they're personally offended by the way you carry yourself, the way you look, what if I walk with oversized lat syndrome? I walk like this everywhere. Somebody's probably going to stop me at some point and tell me, I don't like that you have oversized lats. You're going to have to tuck that trash in. It's become like a dude thing in a way, like testosterone thing too. It's led to a lot of these things. I'm trying to point this out. If a person's offended, and I don't care what kind of training you've gotten, you could still end up taking matters into your own hands or stretching something way too far. I'm just saying. But that's the stuff that I'm dealing with here where I live. That's the stuff that I'm dealing with. And you might not deal with it where you are. You could be like, oh, well, you know, everything's hunky-dory here, like I said in the beginning. But for us, it's not the same. Things are a little bit different. Overstretching, overreach, a lot of overreach. It's crazy. But if I'm with my kids and it's just us walking, whatever, it's just kind of a quick glimpse. But in situations nowadays, it leads to so much more. So I just wanted to forewarn you, if you do decide to, wherever it is that you go, and you are being stereotyped, and they are targeting preppers. And I'm not sure what that meant, because the person did not want to answer my question about what that meant. If that was just a personal thing, or if there is some sort of, well, because you're a prepper. It's like, that term never came out. The person doesn't know me that way. The person doesn't even know me from what I do every day. Trust me, after all these videos I make day in, day out, not everyone out there knows who I am. So I'm just sharing. Anyway, speaking of sharing, you should share and be aware, because it's not the same place that we grew up in. Cops don't dress like, this isn't the back in the day where it's like, you know, the old school beat cop style, you know, trousers and shirt and, you know, a bulletproof vest underneath kind of thing. We're just wearing straight up tactical gear, freaking combat boots, and now they're wearing jumpsuits like they fly a plane. Like those are like flight suits. They're wearing like special operations flight suits and stuff, and it's just ridiculous. It's gotten way too out of hand. It's not the same type of scenario, and they play the role of your buddy. It's just like I used to see that stuff all the time. They play the role of your buddy, your friend. They just to get a little bit closer, just to learn a little bit more. Go ahead, buddy. You can talk to me. I'm Buddy Cop. You can talk to me. Open that door. Open that door. Let's see where it goes. Anyways, your friendly neighborhood problem pointer outer guy here. Just wanted to share. So you better keep your guard up and be careful. God bless. Take care. Stay sane.